Hi, I'm Jonathan. I'm 45 years old. I actually have done one of these videos for Lynda about a year and a half ago. I recently rewatched it and realized that a lot has changed since then, and I think it was time for me to give an update. In particular, a lot that has changed can be directly attributed to the work that I've done with Lynda. About a year and a half ago, the last video, I was doing pretty well. I was learning how to prioritize my work and my days, managing my anxiety, managing being overwhelmed, and able to get, a few things done. But there was still a missing piece. And it turns out that missing piece was actually me. I wasn't fully in control of my life. I hadn't taken full responsibility for my life. There were other outside things that were keep me from being all that I can be, I guess. I was prioritizing everyone else or everything else in my life, but I wasn't prioritizing myself. And so for me, the first thing that I did is I prioritized my health. And what that really was there was something in my life that I put myself first. And that was the start of my sort of self-love, self-care. And by doing that, I started to really move beyond the limits the box that I was trapped in. So as soon as I started to prioritize myself, I really started to understand all the work that Lynda and I have been working on and what a prioritization involves. And it's not just the outside world, it's yourself. And from that, I started to deal with my life more head on. I had to deal with, some problems that were tough to deal with, that I was running from. But what that ultimately did, though, is it made me be honest with myself. And so now I'm treating myself better, I'm healthier, and now I'm being honest with myself. And that it allows you to move forward. And from that, I was able to save a relationship with a woman that I love, because I started being open and honest with me, and from that, I am open and honest with her. And I've never been in a relationship like that. It was always before I was running and hiding all the time. And it's not necessarily the other person's fault, because I was running and hiding from myself. And then the other thing that came from it was I never saw myself as a leader before. I always prided myself being the guy behind the guy. I liked giving advice and I liked propping other people up. And once I started to, I guess, lead myself, start from within, it was weird. All the work, the different areas that I work, I started to lead there. And I never knew that part of me. I didn't know that was in me. And I started to realize it, and actually I enjoy it. And I now sort of drive the things that are important to me. And I couldn't imagine being able to do that. The number of things that I have on my plate right now, it blows my mind sometimes when I think about it. I could barely get up and do the dishes. And now I go into rooms with people that I've worked with for 10, 15 years. And it's funny, they don't look at me surprised, like, who's that guy? They look at me like, there he is. We've been waiting for that guy to show up. And it's pretty empowering experience. And the work that I've done with Lynda has helped me get here. And I say it's work because she doesn't give you the answer. She asks you the right questions. The thing is that she provides a very safe environment, very trusting, and it allows you to be as open and honest as possible. She asks all the right questions, and it's up to you to answer them. And I recommend when you answer, you just got to be as honest as you possibly can. She does not judge you. She's there to guide you. She's there to get you to find your way. And she does it in a caring, supportive way, but in a very smart way. You don't even sometimes realize what you're learning while you're going through it. And the work I was like a year and a half ago, what I didn't realize is that, learning how to prioritize and deal with my anxiety and accomplish a few things during the day, that was just training for this, for life. And it was like she was training me for a marathon. I hadn't even started. And then the moment I started to prioritize myself, that marathon started. And then I had all this training and everything fell into place. And now I don't look at just my days. What do I have to accomplish today? I look at my week. I look at my month. I look at years. I have goals. And I can't wait for next year. And that would not have happened without the work I do with Lynda. And it's been amazing. And all I can say is, I think for the first time in my life, I'm living life. And, for a very long time, I was just surviving. And don't get me wrong, living is hard. It's hard work. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to live. But surviving is so much harder. And I just wish living on everyone out there, because it's amazing.